Speaking of messages, Kanye West always seems to have a message for us, and he gets our attention. Let's face it. The rapper says what he does on stage can be compared to what a police officer does or a soldier at war. He told Saturday Night Online that mountain platform that he performs on during his tour, he says it's risky. He's putting his life on the line, just like our fine men and women in uniform. Here's Kanye West.
I think about when I'm on the Can't Tell Me Nothing, the coldest winter moment. Like, that mountain goes really, really high. And if I slipped or my leg happened, it's like, you never know. And I think about my family. I'm like, wow, this is like, this is like being a police officer or something, or like war or something. Like you literally going out to do your job every day, knowing that something can happen. Something can happen to you, verbally from the press bashing you. Something can happen to you from, people not liking you anymore because your records, you can actually slip on that stage. But it's like we walk in, this tightrope and fighting for creativity and fighting for ideas and fighting for thought.
He's at risk, ladies and gentlemen. He went on to say his life is like being in the Hunger Games, always being told what to do and being criticized. But again, the 36-year-old rapper says he's like a cop or a soldier of war. Let's do some comparisons here. Some of the risks. A soldier, might be in a Humvee that runs into an improvised explosive device. Kanye West, he rides around in a limo and the air conditioning may go on the fritz. How about the soldier? Faces enemies shooting machine guns. Kanye West faces the paparazzi snapping unflattering pictures. A soldier greeted by screaming children who may be in pain. Kanye West is greeted by screaming fans with iPhones. A soldier can't come at home while at war, while Kanye can come anytime. And a soldier, failure means loss of life and freedom for Kanye West. This failure means he's back in the studio. He's singing another song, making another album. Let's get the take of our friend, comedian Carolyn Castilla, also with us from alwaysalist.com. He's the editor-in-chief, by the way, Jawn Murray. And by the way, you can join the conversation by tweeting me at Michaelanos HLN, hashtag Kanye West. Carolyn, I'll start with you. The man's at risk here. He might slip off that mountain. What do you think?
I'm telling you, Mike, I'm starting to think that Kanye is just trolling everybody, okay? Like, I mean, part of me understands, here I am in a studio, I'm putting my life on the line. What happens, if I get a double chin for a second? It's just like being at war, man. The critics, they're gonna kill me, right? But the thing is, Kanye has become a megalomaniac, and it's because he's overrated, right? I'm not saying he's not talented, but he's overrated. I feel like I'm the only person who notices that Kanye is constantly rapping the same word with itself, like, I'm standing on a mountain, and the critics, they are pouncing, and Kim's booty, it be bouncing, did I mention there's a mountain? Like, what? Kanye, calm down.
John, not bad. What are your thoughts on the risks of Kanye West?
Mike, as he told the radio host Sway, we don't have the answers. See, we don't understand his genius. What he was saying was him showcasing humility. We're just not smart enough to comprehend it. See, what Kanye really doesn't understand is the only war that he's in is the war in his own mind. Because he's comparing himself against the people who protect us so that he can say idiotic things like he consistently says. I really wish he would sit down and do an interview with Iyanla Vanzant so she could say, beloved, you're losing your mind.
Wow. Hey, I got to show you guys this video. This is at his concert, I believe it's in San Antonio, and he gets after a fan. He's got this mask on, and the fan just wants him to take the mask off. So out she goes. Let's watch it. He's don't mess with me. I'm blankety blank Kanye West. Carolyn, come on. She just wanted to see his face. She probably paid buku bucks for those front row seats.
She's like, dude, I'm at a Kanye West concert, not the Phantom of the Opera. What's up? Yeah, I agree with John. I think Kanye is losing it a little bit. And, him standing on a mountain in a concert, he thinks he's a soldier in Afghanistan. That's like Kim Kardashian thinking she's an actress because she's on a reality show.
John, what do you think of him coming at the poor fan who just wanted to see his face, maybe snap some iPhone photo?
Listen, Mike, he's been having to cancel some of his show for quote-unquote technical issues. I don't think he should be running any of the fans out of the show because the few fans that want to see this dismal tour, he would want them to stay in their seats and continue to buy tickets.
There you have it. All right. John, Carolyn, Great work. And again, we recognize the risk of the great Kanye West that he's taking day in and day out for our enjoyment. All right, it is our elf du jour time. It's our elf on the shelf photo that really caught our attention. This one comes to us, looks like from another galaxy. Elf Bob, there he is, ready to strike back against the evil empire. You see the elf with I love the Star Wars reference there, isn't that? And people, you guys are doing such a great job with these. Again, and every day we're picking out the best elf du jour photo. Over 100 elves pictures are at our website, by the way, HLNTV.com. Thanks to you. Keep them coming as everyone gets a new idea on this one. But I think, again, we know that the elf just flies back from the North Pole, and this one happened to just jump right in the Star Wars vehicle.
Oh, my God. What the hell is this? Don't tell me. Velvet?
It's the real deal.
She's seen you in this thing?
That's right. We just had sex.
There he is, George Costanza as the Velvet Fog, ensconced in velvet. So when you think of velvet, you think of that scene, don't you, from the great show Seinfeld. You may think of the old singer, the Velvet Fog, Mel Torme, but do you think about Kate Middleton in velvet? That's what we have. Kate Middleton pays this nice visit to some kids, but yet she's wearing the blue velvet pants, and everybody's talking about, was this some kind of fashion risk or not? Back with us, John Murray, editor-in-chief, alwaysalist.com, and comedian Carolyn Castilla. Carolyn, did she pull off the blue velvet or what?
Of course she pulled it off. She's one of the prettiest women in the world. I can't believe this is a headline. The headline should really read, "Pretty girl puts on pants."
John, you're a fan, aren't you? Velvet or not?
Mike, she could have wore sandpaper pants, and I still would be applauding. I mean, folks like Kate Middleton and Michelle Obama, they wear it and the world watches. They have impacted fashion in such a tremendous way. The fashion community loves them.
You know what's interesting about her, to you guys' point? When she wears something, and I mean, and the stuff she wears, anybody can buy it. It's off the shelves, Carolyn. I mean,
yeah.
Right? I mean, people want, I mean, because she's beautiful, she's poised, looks great. So people want, hey, I'm in.
Especially now that she's a mom, right? She's kind of become the #1 mom in the world, and she had a great thing right after she had the baby where she stepped out in that dress that was just an off-the-rack dress where everybody could see her baby bump. And she's really got mom dressing down, because let me tell you something, I bet those velvet pants were totally elastic waist. You know what I mean? She just slipped on some leggings and a long coat to hide whatever lumps and bumps she might have if she has a single one.
Yeah,
and
right.
she's like, you know, it's a great example about how easy it is to be pulled together if you buy the right basic pieces.
There's your headline, that she has mom dressing down. John, you know, she and her husband, they have really tried to lay the message out to the world that, you know what, as best they can, they want to be like everybody else, whether it's wearing clothes that anybody can wear, they don't need all the help around the house. Are you buying that? Do you get that message that it's a real one from them?
I believe it. They're the practical royals. They're like the royals next door. Like, they give you the whole impression that you could go knock on their door and borrow a cup of sugar. But, Mike, I got a call during the commercial break, and Kanye West called to say that Kim Kardashian still has more influence on fashion than Kate Middleton, just like he said about Michelle Obama. He wants the world to know that.
Yep, and they're doing a good job. Hey, one more here. There was a Zara necklace that was worn at the premiere of the Nelson Mandela movie, and we know that the sad fact is they found out the sad news about Nelson Mandela. But getting back to the fashion sense, Carolyn, $35 for that. And you know that was flying off the shelves after that for sure.
I'm telling you, she's amazing. I would go so far as to call her a MILF, but I don't want to be rude because she's a princess. So instead, I will call her a PILF.
There you go. Oh, I gotcha. All right, there you go. Hey, guys, thanks.